I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. For the next one, then we are doing Fallen Flower. We're going to be hitting a little bit of a patch of the Japanese tracks, which on my track record has always been like the best ones, so this makes me uber excited. Let's check it out, shall we? Okay. Very intricate. Wow, okay. Ooh. Okay. Wow, that's insane. Okay, some thoughts here. Hold on one sec. Let's do the lyrics really quick first, actually, before we talk about anything else. Got it here. To falling pedal. Let's do that one more time. To falling petals, no one reaches their hand, like a mix of sadness with a cold smile, slowly falling as the wind blows, slowly falling where the fallen heart goes. Yes, indeed. I like that. Just in case some audio decides to pop up. Enduring the summer, getting wet with light rain. Never thought I would want to fall for someone. I was living in the moment, but I met you, and I realized that everything has a reason. I'm falling to you. I want to see you right now. Someday you might be in my heart. I am a flower. I believe that it will make beautiful flowers bloom. I am a flower. I am a flower. I'm a flower. To you now, I am fallen. When you call me, I'm fallen. To your warm arm, obscure future becomes clear as I meet you. Slowly falling as the wind blows, slowly falling, the fallen heart goes where was the happiest in the world. Gazing the blue sky blooming again, I want to be someone's everything. I was living in a moment, but I met you and realized that everything has a reason. While flowers bloom and falls scars, cure and buds shoot, where we are living our first and last moment. So I won't take you for granted because you loved me as I am. I'm falling to you. Now I'm fallen. Yeah, to you now I am fallen. I'm a flower to you now I am fallen. Interesting. I feel like that when I listen to this, I think that this was one of those songs that you can almost guess more or less what it was going to be about, even just by the video and the music and the way that it's written. The visuals on this really kind of push that to be kind of alluded to that. But to be honest though, I actually kind of like the way that it's written. I think sometimes things like that are what we feel gives us purpose. You know, especially if it's something that you haven't had for a long time. So yeah, I really, really like that. And there's a couple of parts in the music that I wanted to cover. Okay, so for me personally, now don't get me wrong, I thought the vocals in this were quite well done. However, I think we got to give this to the rap line. Just absolutely nailing this out of the park. Absolutely just, I love the flow. I like the way that it carries the song. I love the way that it just kind of gives you that identity of the song. I'm really, really happy with the way that they emphasized that. And I think the reason why that's so important is because it does affect how it makes us feel about the vocal line in this particular song. And I really, really like this. And I'll kind of show you what I mean. So we're going to start from here. So the reason why I feel like the rap line there really helps out the vocals is that, and this is actually something that I particularly really like about RM as a rapper, is that I always kind of consider him this is kind of a weird analogy, but for those who have seen, you know, there's the plugs in the US that have the two prongs, but then they have like the ground at the top, right? So like if you plug it in and it goes to electrocute you, it goes to that extra prod up front rather than to your hands. And to me, that's almost kind of more or less how I feel like that the rap in this particular song, and what you see a lot from RM, and, you know, to a smaller extent, Suga. But in this particular one, kind of the same deal, where you are using the rap line to kind of like take the electricity of what would be, I would say, like the ethereal part of the song, you know, talking about, and like that's where the vocal comes in, right? It's this nice lilty kind of like sense of, you know, whatever, and then the rap line kind of brings it back down and be like, just remember, this is what's reality. And I really, really like that, because I think that's just such a really hard way to write music, where it's like, this is what's real. This is what, is kind of considered maybe more on the fantasy side of life. And it's a perfect balance between the two of them to kind of give you this feeling of a roller coaster almost. Some of it's going to be really, really high. Some of it's going to make you feel really, really low. And it just kind of presents itself and creates this sense of, I'd say, a better understanding of your own emotions because of the way that it's written. It's a driving force, but it's not forceful. It's not unreachable. It's just, it's just really, really highly up there. And it's just the feeling that I get when I listen to the song, is that it makes me feel like that, in a lot of senses, that I feel like that most things are possible. But at the same time, too, like, you have to temper your expectations. That's kind of like the feeling that it gives me. But, then they tie it into this whole feeling of like, kind of what to do with the romance. And so I think that's really cool. Another thing that I wanted to point out is the video itself. I really, really actually think that the visuals on this video is pretty top notch. In a sense, I think this is probably one of my more favorite songs that we've had during this week already, and this is kind of one of those reasons as to why. Like, that's so pretty, right? The video itself has just such an intricate feeling behind it. I think truly, to me, one thing that I feel about 17 as of now is I just really, really love how everything is intentional. That's what I get the most from them, is that everything is intentional. It's kind of like Pavlov's gun. Anything that you see will be used. And I really, really appreciate that writing style, because I do like the fantasy stuff, but I do also like when people are just straightforward with the messaging. And that's good. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about this song, and we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Have a good one.